Hello everyone, so today in this video we'll go through another DP problem that is climbing stairs. So let us first understand the problem statement. It says that you are given a staircase, it takes n steps to reach the top. So it has n stairs. So as you can see that it has like this. So this is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I have just taken to 5 but it has n staircase. Cool. In each step you can either climb 1 or 2 steps. So if you are like standing here, you can either go to 1 step ahead or like you can go to 2 step ahead. From that also you can either go to 1 step ahead or like 2 step ahead. So for every staircase you have 2 options. Cool. So let us remove this out. And in how many distinct ways can you climb to the top of the like staircase? So it means that if you want to reach the top, how many different ways you can take. By different ways means that let's say I'm standing here. One way can be just to climb every stair by one chance, or maybe I just do the first stair by one chance, and because at every stair I can also do one or two stair jump. So I can do a 2 stair jump like this, and then I can do a single stair jump, or I can do 1 stair jump, then 2 stair jump and 2 stair jump, and so on. So there can be multiple ways to reach the top. So you have to just tell how many ways are there. Cool. Now how to come up with the approach for this problem. First, think of small cases. Let's say that I just want to reach the first staircase. Let us change the pen so that it will become more easy to you. Let us take that I want to reach the first staircase. So for reaching the first staircase, there is only one way, like just going there. For reaching the second staircase, for the answer for this is 1. Cool. Now if you want to reach the second staircase, one way can be, I can go from, like let's just again take some another pen. One way can be that I can go in this manner, that first go to the first and then jump one ahead, or directly go to the second one. Because I have 2 options, I can like go 1 1 or directly go to the second one. So it has 2 answers. Cool. Now let us go to the third one. For third one also, one option can be just to go like this, 1 jump, 2 jump and 3 jump. So like there is one option like this. Other option can be that I just directly do a jump here in the second and then go like this, or I can go to the first one and then do a 2 jump. Cool. So it means that I am doing equal to 3 ways are there. Now what you can easily observe here is, because it is very much cluttering, let's remove this out. Let's remove this out and let us only think about the last case. Or let's say that we should draw the second last case first. That will also make you very easy to helpful. Let us draw the second case. The second case can be like this. Okay. Or the other case can be like this. So to reach the second staircase, there are 2 ways. One way can be like this, or the second way is like this. Now to reach the third staircase, if I am at the second staircase, I know that there are 2 paths to reach the second staircase. And from second staircase, I can take 1 step. Okay, and from first staircase, if I am reaching at the first staircase, I also have 1 step to go like this. So it means that to reach the third staircase, I can, if I am standing at the first staircase, I can directly go to the third staircase by doing a jump of size 2. And if I am at the second staircase, I can also reach third by doing a 1 step jump. So it means that if I am standing on any of these 2 staircases, I can directly go to that staircase by doing a 1 jump. So if I know how many steps are required to reach these staircase, if I just add them. Why add them? Because see, from this also I can reach them and from this also I can reach them. Both the distant ways should be added up, because there are some ways to reach the first staircase and some ways to reach the second staircase. From both of these staircases I can reach the third staircase now. So it means that both of these ways should be added to reach the third staircase, because both of these ways can be taken down to the third staircase. So let's say that I want to reach some vegetable shop. So if there are 2 ways, and then I want to reach some another like store, and I can go from the first like vegetable shop. So it can be counted as one path also. But in simple terms, you have to add both of these values. So it means that my current answer depends upon the last 2 values. So if I know the last 2 values, I can get the current answer. And thus, like our current state depends upon the last 2 states. And thus we can use DP here, because for finding out the current state, if some previous state values are required, then DP is remembered. Now the ith value in the DP table, because forget, is actually the number of ways to reach that ith staircase. So if I want to reach the third staircase, DP of I will tell me how many steps are required to reach the third staircase. Or DP of 2 will give me how many number of ways are required to reach the second staircase, and so on. So if I want to reach the third staircase, it will be DP of 2 plus DP of 1. So the answer for the ith DP is just the addition of DP of I minus 1 plus DP of I minus 2. And the first value of this DP is equal to 1. And the second value is equal to 2. And for all the other values, we can just do this formula to get the value. So these are the base case, like the thing, DP of 1 is equal to 1 and DP of 2 is equal to 2. And for all the other DPs, DP of 3, 4, we can use this formula to get the answer. That's the logic for this problem. Let us move down to the code part now. So that's what I've done. Because n is up to 45, I just take 2 as a buffer value also. So just make a DP table of 47. And then the first two values are 1 and 2. And then from 3 till n, because I want to know the value for nth staircase, so we'll go to n. And what we'll do, DP of I is DP of I minus 1 plus DP of I minus 2. And then return the state at the DP of n, because we have to reach number of ways to reach the nth staircase. So DP of n will store the number of distant ways to reach the nth staircase. Cool. So that's the solution for this problem. I hope you understand the code and the logic part. If you still have any doubts, you can mention down. Thank you for watching this video. I'll see you next one. Till then, keep coding and bye.